Your goalkeeper Glen Cameron, Glen, 5-0 win against St Cadocs. Just give us your thoughts in the game.
Aye, good game. First half we won it like ourselves, to be fair. We said that at half time, and coming out in the second half I thought we were brilliant, and we killed the game off and got the clean sheet in the end, so happy days.
From your own perspective, a couple of good saves and a clean sheet, no more you can ask for.
Aye, yeah, that's what it's about. Helping the team out, happy with the result, so we get the 3 points and move on, and we see what happens next week.
In terms of next week, it's B away. What do you expect from them?
Always a tough game, especially at the park. So we'll be up for it. You know, we're in a good run of form now, so we'll be right up for it, and we'll see if we can take home the 3 points.
Right, Wilson wants to know. Your manager Kevin Kelly, 5-0 win against St Cadocs. Just couldn't live with this today.
No, I thought it took us a wee bit to go going, to be honest, Ben. You know, we score early doors, but we found ourselves a wee bit of a lull. You know, I thought we were moving the ball side to side a wee touch. You know, no really a lot of what we asked for in the first half. Spoke to the players about that. You know, we were a wee bit more direct than what we'd like to be. And then when you get a chance to have a chat with them at half time, speak to them about the things that we work on Tuesday, Thursday, and then you see in the second half what they can produce. And I've said that 10 times, they'll continue to create chances, this group of players, you know, and it's just about taking them, and somebody was going to feel it, and you know, I'm sure St Cadocs will feel it today, but you know, it's a credit to the players, a really professional performance, especially the second half.
Looking plays as well, clean sheet too.
Over him in for a goal, to be honest. You know, look at his performance last week. He makes another great save of the day, but as a whole, as a group, it galvanises you, these sorts of things. You know, looking at today, another clean sheet against a good side. Let's not kid ourselves here. You know, St Cadocs are a good side. They've got some really good players in there, some really good individuals who we tried to speak to in the summer. So no, I'm really pleased for everyone. You know, I'm sure people would have been looking at the defence and the goalie and things like that, not keeping the ball out of the net. But you know, I'm really pleased for everyone that we managed not to concede today.
Quite important as well to get 3 wins at home in the last 3 weeks.
I love them again. You know, it's one of the things that we always believed, and we'll continue to believe, that this group of players can go and achieve something that people have been looking for a long time. You know, because they've got that within them. They've got that within them. I said to them today, it's just about finding that consistency, that level of consistency to find results one after the other. Rather than, you know, dipping in and out, and you know, maybe being in charge of games and then seeing things out, and maybe being backs against the wall. It was just about us being in charge and making sure that, you know, we were the team to beat today. And no, really pleased. And you get to that point where you look at the goals you score, and you think probably could have been more if we took our chances. So no, a pleasing day all round, and you know, to have 3 wins at home, I'm sure it will send the fans home happy. Aye.
Moving on, different kind of test, B away next week.
Another test, innit? You know, a different kind of test. You're absolutely right. A different kind of team. I watched them against Pollock a couple of weeks ago, myself, and we've had them watched since. So yeah, it will be a different side. You know, I know the side that Mick and Paddy and everyone put together at Goalkeeper, and you know, if they're anything to go by, then it'll be a very stern test, especially by the reports that we've had. So, you know, a different test, but you know, we'll certainly equip ourselves Tuesday, Thursday, as we always do. We'll hopefully, you know, be able to get a few players in at training this week. In a sense of back for injury. Obviously, we've lost John Campbell for a lengthy period, which has really hurt everyone, you know, around the club. But he shows great resilience. He's bounced back for it before. I'm sure he'll bounce back for it again, and then that leads on to getting Ryan Wallace on the pitch today. Really pleasing. He's put in some amount of work to get you those minutes on the pitch, as little as they were today. But again, adds to the game. You know, it's not as if you're putting him on there to make, you know, minutes and get minutes on his legs. He does actually go on there and really add to the game. So, no, really pleased for him. But no, we'll look forward to next week, and that'll be that.
The shot and tide here to stay.
Well, it'll continue until such times as we choose to do something different.
Cheers, Kevin.
Cheers, Ben.